Alright, so I'm gonna just do this shit on the fly, on the go. If you're new here, your boy Crusading. Uh, I have dumped like 50 to 60 hours in this DLC. I watched a shitload of content about the DLC. Everyone is talking about Radahn and how OP he is. Everyone's talking about how people are complaining about this, but this is what the core fan base wanted, and like, you know, like they intended for this, so this is how it is to be. And like Radahn makes sense in the lore as the final boss. Here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. Radahn is like, first of all, in my opinion, the second phase, scaling isn't even really the issue. It's the amount of like area that his attacks take up and how many he does consecutively. Like, not like you. I'm gonna go on a rant real quick, okay? The second phase is the biggest piece of dog shit I have ever seen FromSoft actually come out. That's not true. It's, at least at this level, I hate that fight so fucking much because of the second phase, and it's not because of difficult. The fight is not hard, bro. The fight is literally not hard. The problem is the scaling and the fact that you can't see shit, bro. You cannot see nothing. You can't. You go into phase 2 and it feels like you're watching fucking Enchanted or Tangled or whatever the fuck it is with the motherfucking long hair. This bitch is riding on Radahn like a cape, and you can't see nothing because her hair is flowing all over the goddamn place. You can't see left to right, to center, to up and down, south, left, north, right. You can't see nothing. It's, dude, I'm sitting here. I have no fucking hair. I don't know if you guys can see. No hair. It's all fucking short. I'm peeling hair back out of my eyes to fight this. I don't even got hair. I'm peeling eyelashes back. Like, bitch, nerf the hair. Nerf the goddamn hair, please. Bro, make Mikola be bald. Can we please hit it with an Asmongold? Can we please have Mikola have no hair? Please, for the love of my eyesight, okay? And then on top of that, this motherfucker has the most flat. I don't even need to go to a fireworks display for 4th of July. I fucking beat Radahn, and I died to him over 200 times. If I want to see flashy shit, I'd walk my happy ass all the way back to his boss fight. Fuck the 4th of July. I don't even need it. It's like, goddamn, I can't see shit. There's gold fucking pillars all over the goddamn map. I'm fucking looking around like, where do I even walk? Like, is the floor lava now? I'm fucking so lost. The fight is terrible. It's like phase 1. Phase 1 is good. Phase 1 is good. That's a good fight, okay? Phase 1 is solid. I'm a fan of Phase 1. I think there are windows, even though people are bullshitting about how the entire fight is just the hardest thing of all time. It's not. It's the scaling. It's the flashy shit in Phase 2. Like, the scaling, you can do something about. So that's not even what my problem necessarily is as far as the boss fight itself. Like, do I think the scaling is a little bit too much? Yes. Because Radahn, it feels like he's the only one where the scaling reaches like a fucking, like a plateau. But the actual problem comes down to the design in Phase 2. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's not even funny how bad it is. It's just not good. And I see a lot of meat riding going on about this fucking boss. And I'm sorry, Charlie. Get back on your Harley. Play him like Atari. I'm sorry to go MF Doom here, but shout out to Moist Critical. I love his content. I watch his videos. He is fucking wrong. He is wrong. He's saying that, oh, you guys are just bitching, get your Skadooshki fragments and this and that. It's like, no, bro. Sometimes the scaling on the shit can be fucked up, man. There are certain moves. Like, you look at Commander Gaius, he definitely has moves where the hitboxes are fucked up on. It's not an argument, bro. It's not like a, you sit across the fucking table and we'll spew this shit out. It's not one of those, bro. It's like legitimately the hitboxes in the same way that the visuals in Radahn are fucked up. There is actual fucking legitimate feedback that is critical. right? No, I'm sorry. But for real, like, when I'm fighting Radahn, all I'm thinking about is going back and fighting Bale. I'm not even thinking about, oh, this fight is amazing. Wow, this fight is so cool. Mechanics-wise, the fight is okay. Visually-wise, you cannot see nothing. I'm thinking I'm just in the moment, like, sweating it out, like, not, like, tweaking. I go back and I watch my VODs. I can't see shit. I watch myself not be able to see shit. As I'm watching, dude, I can't, it's the craziest shit. There are so many goddamn light up fucking, like, all right, like, spread it around, like, it's like the entire, like, ground is filled with oil, and everywhere he steps, he just, fire, fire, fire. Like, you can't see nothing! And now we're gonna talk about him being the last boss. Now, I'm not one of those guys who was like, oh my god, this DLC is dog shit because they brought back Radahn and he's the final boss. But I am going to say it was disappointing. It was disappointing. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck how many hours you've played. I don't give a fuck if you are My Name is Byth of Elden Ring. If you are the lore master of Elden Ring. Right? Like, it does not matter to me. I am telling you, Radahn should not have been the last boss. He simply shouldn't have. Okay? And the reason why is because not only the fact that we have already seen him, but because they could have done something a lot cooler for the final boss. That's why. Like, think about it real closely. Miquella is siblings to who? Malenia. Malenia in the base game was the fuck you boss, hardest boss, easily, not even a question, and it was an optional boss that you didn't even have to do to complete the DLC. Radahn / Miquella is the final boss that is required to complete the DLC. So not only is it a fuck you boss, it's an Omega 1996-1997 back-to-back double platinum fuck you up the wrist. Okay? So, like, they could have done, I don't know, maybe Godwin. Like, they make Radahn and Miquella the optional boss. You go and beat it, and then you figure out that Miquella's whole plan was to resurrect Godwin, and then you go and fight Godwin in his resurrected form. I mean, I'm not trying to say that I know better than the fucking developers of Elden Ring who literally, like, helped form the story. But I'm just saying it was disappointing as a player. Like, they would have been better off showing a cutscene where, like, Bale fucking flies up in the air and so does Radahn, and they fucking, like, dap each other up, and then they fly to each other's arenas. And then Radahn is the optional boss, and Bale is the final boss. I know the arenas wouldn't make sense at all, but it still would have resulted in, like, a more, like, a glow. Like, you ever go to a movie, and it's so good, you have, like, a glow, like, you're just in a good mood, you're like, God, such a good-ass movie, and you're just happy for hours? That's called a glow, okay? I didn't get the Elden Ring glow like I did from the base game. The base game, the glow I got was so big, it gave me, like, depression when I played other games. That's how big the glow was. The glow that I got from Elden Ring's DLC was so bad, I couldn't wait to get over the fight. And I couldn't wait to go into New Game Plus to experience the base game again. Now, I will say, overall, I love the DLC. It's outstanding. It's a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 still have problems. They do. They do. Trust me, I know. I've dated a few. No, I'm playing. Anyways, it definitely has some problems, okay? And I'm just trying to address the fact that people are fucking smoking PP. Straight up dicks. They're smoking dicks. Because they're sitting here coping and capping and slapping shit on to fucking, like you watch a YouTube video about Radahn, and it's either defending him, or it's saying that you just need to go do this or that. No, some of the fights are genuinely fucking annoying, and Radahn is annoying, bro. He's annoying. He's a piece of shit. In fact, if you tell me that base game Radahn's fight is not better than the DLC fight, I would like a hit of that copium, because it must be fucking strong. Right? Like, there's no possible way. There's none. They should have just left it at the base game. They should have either made him the optional, like, fuck you boss of the DLC, and then created a completely new, like, big pog, oh my fucking god, like, someone grabbed the camera boss. Or, they should have just scrapped Radahn entirely and did something else. I'm sorry. Make Mikola the entire fight. Give Mikola a crazy-ass phase 2 where, like, he's, like, summoning, like, the previous bosses that you've already fought because he's Mikola or whatever. I don't even fucking know. Just make it something other than Radahn, please, for the love of God. Oh, my fucking days, dude. I just can't believe how atrocious the second phase is in that fight. It's like Mikola's not even there. Mikola is a fucking snuggie! Mikola is a snuggie for Radahn. My camera's moving and shit. Mikola is a fucking snuggie, man. And if you tell me that I'm lying, I won't, honest to God, believe you. Mikola is a snuggie for Radahn. It's how it is. Let's see if I can... There we go. It literally holds on to the back, is like, yeah, pull me up to the front when you get cold. Like, fuck you, Mikola. Why can't you just be the boss? Why do we have to ever... I don't give a fuck about the lore. Then make him an optional boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get upset because it's like, bro, this game, unfortunately for me as a fucking loser, is my passion, right? It's my passion. I love the FromSoft games. For some reason, about a year ago, I got myself addicted, even though I knew that's what was going to happen, and that's why I fucking never played the games, because I knew I was going to get addicted, and here we are. I'm making a fucking, 12-minute video about me bitching about Radahn. So, here you go. If you fucking enjoyed this rant, or you like the TED Talk, fucking leave a like and subscribe, because we do this all the time. We are also, like, enjoying games, too, but, you know, when I need to go on a rant, I'll go on a rant. So, it's been your boy Crusading, a.k.a. James Really Do, a.k.a. Famous James. Can't explain this, dodging shots like we in the Matrix. Every hit a home run, never do a base. I'm not gonna hit you guys with the spiel. I'll catch you guys.